Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is very early in the morning, but today is sort of like what I do in my bullet journal, kid board, my prayer planner, all in one. So for the past 3 years, I've been in a funk. I don't know if that's really what you want to call it, but I've been working from home since, COVID, and my bullet journals and my planners and everything that I do to organize my life has not been the same, obviously, right? Because I'm working from home. So I don't have an outdoor life. First it was, obviously COVID. And then now it's some allergy crap that I have that I can only last about 15-20 minutes outside before I start feeling itchy and sneezing and the watery eyes and all that stuff. So I've been on a funk. And this weekend I decided to go back to all of my bullet journals. Well, they're not all bullet journals, but all of my journals, quote unquote, to see what was I doing then that I am actually haven't been implementing today in 2023. So I've done moleskin bullet journaling, regular Lordstrom kill the name bullet journals, to the fake Michaels $5 back then bullet journal, which is sort of supposed to be like a Lordstrom but a cheaper version, to hobonichi now. I also bought a Ken board. I've done the common planner. What else? I've done Planner Perfect. And that's what I saw, right? Flipping through, going through all my stuff, basically. And what I've noticed is that besides COVID ruining my life and now allergies, I used to do a lot of common planner practice, but obviously without her not common planner, so early. Planner Perfect, scratch that. Not common planner is new. Planner Perfect method, but not in her planner. So I did buy her planners back years ago, but they're monthly, so you buy a monthly subscription every single month, a journal, separate book if you want. And I didn't like the concept of having an individual book for every single month. That means 12 books on my shelf times whatever amount of years I decide to do her planner, and it seemed excessive to me. So I loved her concept, but hated the fact that everything was in a single book. 1 month per book. And of course I forgot to pull it out so you guys can see it, but I want to say, besides that, her concept is great, right? Not sure if you ever followed her or know who she is, but you're supposed to sort of write your day for tomorrow, basically today. So, and you're supposed to script it out where you're sort of telling yourself this is what's gonna happen and when and stuff. So the day before or the night before. And then obviously like appointments and stuff like that, you can still plan the same way. And that sort of obviously worked for me. I did it for years, but not obviously in her planners. I've always done it in my other planners. And that's what I noticed going backwards and looking at all my journals. So lately all I've been doing is I gotta do this, sort of like a bullet, and just scratching them off as I go. But it's been feeling like they're just basically things that I have to do, and it sort of got boring, right? So I don't do half of the stuff besides my work stuff. So obviously I don't slack at work because they pay me. But I was slacking on everything else. Sorry, it's very early. Everything else in the household, basically. So, cooking, meal planning, my gardening stuff seems a little off as well. What else? Cleaning, doing the things that I have to do, one as a wife, as a mother, has been slacking, basically. So yesterday, I did a rewind and I ended up doing some stuff. So I'm gonna show you what I did. And obviously right now it's 7 o'clock, and so far I've done every single thing that I wrote yesterday. So let me show you. Alright, sorry if you're crooked, sorry about the shadows, but it's too early and I need the light so you guys can see. This is yesterday, this is today. So yesterday, somewhere in the afternoon, I just started writing sort of what I wanted things to be done, and I sat down and did everything for today, basically. So as of this morning, I've done my coffee, devotional, and prayer. And wait, let's rewind. So yesterday I sat down and did all of my planning. So I baked a banana bread. I did my food inventory. I meal planned for the week. I planned for this week. I did record myself doing this stuff. I did check on the ferments. I even did the almond milk. Even watched church at 10:30. I did do my devotional and prayer. Obviously drink coffee all the time. I did relax at 7 and I read my book and I watercolored. Obviously not that you need to know, but I did take a shower and I was in bed by 9. I did do Waberillo and I did do my my dinner at 3:30. So I did everything exactly when I wrote this. So I started around 12 actually to do this, and I do have a clip of me organizing my food, writing all this stuff down. So I'll put that clip here and speed it up because obviously I doubt you want to sit there and watch me do all that stuff, but I'll put it here. So that was me planning the whole entire week for dinner. Then somewhere when I was done doing all of this, I did go ahead and obviously put in all the dinners. You guys saw me do that. That was part of obviously what I was doing when I did the inventory stuff. And then I was able to go in and do the stuff that I needed to do for today this morning. So as of this morning, right now, I did wake up at 6 in the morning and I did do my coffee devotional and prayer time. I did get ready for work because I'm dressed, not obviously dressed up because obviously I still work from home, so I got clothes on. I usually stay in my PJs, TMI, right? But when I say I'm in a funk, I was not lying. I'm in a funk, so I would stay in my PJs unless I really had to go somewhere. So I did get dressed. As you saw, I put on makeup. Whoop whoop. Not as much as I used to, but at least I put something on. I gotta take JJ to camp at 8:30. My breakfast is gonna be farina. If you guys know, that's like, some oatmeal kind of thing with my coffee. Lunch, I gotta pick up JJ at 12 at camp. Leftovers or cold cut is gonna be the lunch. And then I put what I want to do, which is also relax at 6 p.m. read or paint or watercolor. Obviously take another shower, make sure I'm at bed by 9 p.m. I did wake up this morning. I did do my Bible verse. I did do my Kindle Bible verse, comparisons. So this is what I've been using the Kindle for, is for my Bible verse comparison, if I can find it. It's like comparing the 3 virgin verses into the one. I had stopped doing this. If you can see, I stopped somewhere in April, so now I'm trying to catch up. So when I say I'm in a funk, I'm in a funk. I'm not lying. The Kindle is still pretty good for the $10 it costs, but it holds up for what I need it for. And then of course I caught on to my prayers. So I do have not caught on because I always do pray, but I do skip a couple of days because I pray with myself basically. I don't write it down, but I do want to continue writing them down. Obviously I'm not going to show you. It's personal. It's a prayer that's between me and God. Hello. But I did do that, and so far I'm doing good. It's 7:20 and my book looks full. So how I was sitting there complaining. Oh wait, before I go rambling my life out, here's a clip of me doing all my Bible studies, and I'll speed it up so you're not bored.
A part of that chapter which is often glossed over is this. Nat. 6:22 NLT. Your eye is a light that provides light for your body. When your eye is good, your whole body is filled with light. 23. But when your eye is bad, your whole body is filled with darkness. And if the light you think you have is actually darkness, how deep that darkness is. In biblical culture, an evil or bad is one that is greedy. So this.
They say of them, let the men that sacrifice kiss the calves. Therefore they shall be as the morning cloud, and as the early dew that passeth away, as the chaff that is driven with the whirlwind out of the floor, and as the smoke out of the chimney. Yet I am the Lord thy God from the land of Egypt, and thou shalt know no God but me. There is no Saviour beside me. I did know thee in the wilderness, in the land of great plagues. O grave, I will be thy destruction. Repentance shall be hid from mine eyes. Though he be fruitful among his brethren, an east wind shall come. The wind of the Lord shall come up from the wilderness, and his spring shall become dry, and his fountain shall be dried up. He shall spoil the treasure of all pleasant vessels. Samaria shall become desolate, for she hath rebelled against her God. They shall fall by the sword, their infants shall be dashed in pieces, and their women with child shall be rent up. Hosea 14. O Israel, return unto the Lord thy God, for thou hast fallen by thine iniquity. Take with you words, and turn to the Lord, say unto him, take away all iniquity, and receive us graciously. So will we render the calves of our lips. Asher shall not save us. We will not ride upon horses, neither will we say any more to the work of our hands, ye are our gods, for in thee the fatherless findeth mercy. I will heal their backsliding, I will love them freely, for mine anger is turned away from him. I will be as the dew unto Israel, he shall grow as the lily, and cast forth his roots as Lebanon. His branches shall spread in a wide house. As cold waters to a thirsty soul, so is water to a far country. A righteous man falling down before the wicked is as a troubled fountain and a corrupt spring. It is not good to eat much honey. So for men to search their own glory is not glory. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Not that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged, and with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you.
We Christians must not judge other people at all. We must not judge hypocritically, but the Bible shows us how to judge rightly and fairly, as is necessary for us in this world.
The second book of Chronicles, chapter 1. And Solomon the son of David was strengthened in his kingdom, and the Lord his God was with him, and magnified him exceedingly. Then Solomon spake unto all Israel, to the captains of thousands and of hundreds, and to the judges, and to every governor in all Israel, the chief of the fathers. So Solomon, and all the congregation with him, went to the high place that was at Gibeon. For there was the tabernacle of the congregation of God, which Moses the servant of the Lord had made in the wilderness. But the ark of God had David brought up from Kirjath-jearim to the place which David had prepared for it, for he had pitched a tent for it at Jerusalem. Moreover, the brazen altar that Bezaleel the son of Uri the son of Hur had made, he put before the tabernacle of the Lord, and Solomon and the congregation sought unto it. And Solomon went up thither to the brazen altar before the Lord, which was at the tabernacle of the congregation, and offered 1,000 burnt offerings upon it. In that night did God appear unto Solomon, and said unto him, Ask what I shall give thee. And Solomon said unto God, Thou hast showed great mercy unto David my father, and hast made me to reign in his stead. Now, O Lord God, let thy promise unto David my father be established, for thou hast made me king over a people like the dust of the earth in multitude. Give me now wisdom and knowledge, that I may go out and come in before this people. For who can judge this thy people that is so great? And God said to Solomon, Because this was in thine heart, and thou hast not asked riches, wealth, or honor, nor the life of thine enemies, neither yet hast asked long life, but hast asked wisdom and knowledge for thyself, that thou mayest judge my people over whom I have made thee king. Wisdom and knowledge is granted unto thee, and I will give thee riches and wealth and honor, such as none of the kings have had that have been before thee, neither shall there any after thee have the like. Then Solomon came from his journey to the high place that was at Gibeon to Jerusalem, from before the tabernacle of the congregation, and reigned over it. The second book of Chronicles, chapter 1. And Solomon the son of David was strengthened in his kingdom, and the Lord his God was with him, and magnified him exceedingly. Then Solomon spake unto all Israel, to the captains of thousands and of hundreds, and to the judges, and to every governor in all Israel, the chief of the fathers. So Solomon, and all the congregation with him, went to the high place that was at Gibeon. For there was the tabernacle of the congregation of God, which Moses the servant of the Lord had made in the wilderness. The second book of Chronicles, chapter 1. And Solomon the son of David was strengthened in his kingdom, and the Lord his God was with him, and magnified him exceedingly. Then Solomon spake unto all Israel, to the captains of thousands and of hundreds, and to the judges, and to every governor in all Israel, the chief of the fathers. So Solomon. The second book of Chronicles, chapter 1. And Solomon the son of David was strengthened in his kingdom, and the Lord his God was with him. For there was the tabernacle of the congregation of God, which Moses the servant of the Lord had made in the wilderness. But the ark of God had David brought up from Kirjath-jearim to the place which David had prepared for it, for he had pitched a tent for it at Jerusalem. Moreover, the brazen altar that Bezaleel the son of Uri the son of Hur had made, he put before the tabernacle of the Lord, and Solomon and the congregation sought unto it. And Solomon went up thither to the brazen altar before the Lord, which was at the tabernacle of the congregation, and offered 1,000 burnt offerings upon it. In that night did God appear unto Solomon, and said unto him, Ask what I shall give thee. And Solomon said unto God, Thou hast shown great mercy unto David my father, and hast made me to reign in his stead. Now, O Lord God, let thy promise unto David my father be established, for thou hast made me king over a people like the dust of the earth in multitude. Give me now wisdom and knowledge, that I may go out and come in before this people. For who can judge this thy people that is so great? And God said to Solomon, Because this was in thine heart, and thou hast not asked riches, wealth, or honor, are not equal. So is a parable in the mouth of fools. As he that findeth a stone in a sling, so is he that giveth honor to a fool. As a thorn goeth up into the hand of a drunkard, so is a parable in the mouth of fools.
Okay, that was me, Bible study. And listen, the devil is real, because somewhere in the middle, not sure if you can tell, when I was writing my Bible verse in my Kinboard, somewhere in between, I usually can go in there, do my Bible verse, and at the same time do my reading plan. So obviously I got the app, and obviously is the Bible app, and it gives you the daily verse, and that's the daily verse I compare in my Kinboard. I put it in my hobonichi, and I put it in my prayer, and that's sort of like a good way of learning, you know, the Bible verses, because you're repeating the same verse over and over again. I go in here, I have my plans, and I was listening to my plans. And when I say I'm in a funk, obviously I'm behind on my Bible verses, my Bible studies, and I'm trying to catch up to what I have. Obviously still digging deeper daily. One that I was doing previously, and then I have another one here, which is the whole Bible in 6 months, and I'm trying to catch up. But you know, if you're a believer, God forgives as long as you ask for forgiveness. And somewhere in the video, I'm not sure if you noticed, but usually I can listen to whatever daily Bible devotional I'm listening to and do my Bible verse at the same time. And I don't know, in the video somewhere towards the end you can see me struggling because every time I kept hitting back I couldn't see the Bible verse, so it was very frustrating. So I just turned off the camera, refreshed the phone, took a deep breath, and obviously it started working again because I did finish it, and I believe I finished it off camera. But the devil is real, people. The devil is real. So as of this morning, I'm doing good. I feel great. I'm not tired. I have not sat down to watch TV, so my usual funk is me sitting down bench watching YouTube, and I want to get out of that habit. Even though I do love watching all the homesteaders and the garden and bullet journal videos, I need to at least put myself in a limit and start putting God first again. So Planner Perfect has a concept that obviously it works for me, and I went back to it. That was the whole entire point of this video. And that's the reason why all of my spreads, so that's what I was saying. Remember I was saying a couple of days ago that I wanted to go smaller because my spreads are so empty in life in my hobonichi. Well, I came to the conclusion that that's the reason why it's empty, because I kept putting bullet points of things that I have to do. It was like I have to, right? So it was like bullet points. Obviously appointments are always important. Those don't get obviously pushed to the side. But I want to say, like, any of this stuff that I would put people at 7:30 in the morning, forgive me, I'm sorry. Like this stuff, clean the fridge, defreeze black. I tried to even make it pretty, and I don't even remember if I did or didn't do it. But the pages are empty. So I'm glad I went back. I'm glad I keep all my journals to be able to go back and look. I mean, I was trying to fill them up with stickers. That's how bad it was. So now that I know what I was doing wrong, or what I stopped doing, I'm actually pretty glad. My job is a bullet point check off of everything I have to do, so that's not a biggie. The biggie part is everything else in my life. So now that we got that going on, now I regret some stuff, because don't forget, I went ahead of the game because I was so tired and frustrated that I went ahead of the game and I put like the stickers for my working hours, the stickers for my Bible verse, some stickers to fill up the pages. And now the way that Planner Perfect works is you're supposed to be in a blank page basically to start, like, what is it that you're doing first in life, right? So like, I know here and here I'm gonna be okay, right? Because I can start up here and then lead the work usual to the right, so that's okay. But like here, this is gonna be a little difficult because the Bible verse has to go up here because I already put the sticker, and if I try peeling it off, it's gonna rip my page. So I'm gonna have to work around this since I already did it. There's nothing I can do about it. But it's okay. We're gonna work around it, and I'm gonna continue doing the Planner Perfect method, which is scripting. That's what it's called. It's called scripting. So I want to say I did go in and I put all the dinners, and obviously I put them towards the bottom because the concept is obviously the first section of your planner should always be morning, then you should have another section for like middle of the day, and then afternoon, and this all gets done in the afternoon. So the dinners and stuff actually fell in the right place because they would be after work. So they're not anywhere in between. But if you're in a funk, I say go back, look at your planners, see what did you used to do, what didn't you do, and go back, flip through them pages. If you recorded yourself, why not go back to them videos and see what you did and what you didn't do? I didn't look at my videos, I just flipped, because I do have videos out there of me planning, but I felt more personal of flipping page by page on every single planner that I had to see what can I look at, to see what can give me that I need to get, not better, because obviously I've been bullet journaling since I don't even remember when, 2018, 2017. So it's more of to give you the energy you need. If you're in a funk like I am, just go back and look at all your journals and see what worked, what didn't work. And I'm hoping, because of course now I ordered a common planner. That's why I keep saying common planner instead of Planner Perfect. I ordered a common planner TN, which is Traveler's Notebook standard size, with the horizontal, which will have the weekly on here, an empty page, and dailies in the back, which should be able to use it with my scripting method. So, and it's not my scripting method. I did not create the scripting method, but I can use it with the scripting method because it will be one book in all, which I love. I tell you right now, if Planner Perfect ever came up with one book for the whole year with what she does, I would totally buy it. I would, no matter how much money it is. So Planner Perfect, hint hint, maybe you should do it. But so far she has monthly subscriptions, so I doubt she's gonna do it. But people do it. People buy these single books, and that's okay. I love them. They're beautiful. It's artwork from her and her family. I mean, if I could do the one book a month, I would, but I can't. I can't. Let's see, what else? I even read my book, people. Like, I read a chapter yesterday. That was so great. I haven't picked up this book in like 2 years. Shame. Okay, but that's it. I just want to let you know that I am going to try to get out of this funk. I hope you get out of it too. I hope you're not in one. I mean, we gotta be stronger than this. But go back, flip through your bullet journals or your planners, anything you still have, flip through it, see what you got, and see if it brings you back to reality like me. Thank you for watching. God bless. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.